The Who'd Win of the Week this week is a Blow Pop versus a Tootsie Pop. This is a crazy battle because they're both basically the same thing.
It's crazy to me because I can't believe we've never done it. Now, there's a few key differences, one of them being their difference in shape. Blow Pops are very much
they're like
elongated.
Elongated, yes.
Whereas Tootsie Pops are extremely round.
Yeah.
They both have the extra layer of protection in the middle.
But the way that the Tootsie Pop does it is it's like a round, you know what I mean? And then the Blow Pop. No, I know. Look up a Tootsie Pop right now, brother. I'm telling you. This is a bit of a Mandela effect for you because the Blow Pop has the ring, the extra candy ring in the center for structure. The Tootsie Pop has it around like
you're right. You're right.
Saturn's ring or something.
So here's the one thing I'll say about the Blow Pop right off the jump. No, they're both, dude.
Show me.
Fuck, no, you're right.
Yeah, of course I am.
Right.
You're gonna come at me with Blow Pop.
Tootsie Pop is.
Blow Pop trivia.
Tootsie Pop is.
I know. I'm one of the few people who got to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Here's my thing about Blow Pops versus Tootsie Pops. I tend to like Tootsie Pops better personally. This is not to do with the fight because I like the sweet savory combo. I think the flavors that they offer of Tootsie Pops lead into the chocolate better, whereas flavors that they offer in Blow Pops definitely lead into the gum better, but I just don't like those flavors as much. Here's, I would say, the biggest problem that Tootsie Pops is going to have is that a lot of times, even with the center ring being the thickest part of a Tootsie Pop, you almost get a little bit of gum edge showing from where they must like fill
Tootsie edge.
No.
You're talking about the Blow Pop?
I'm talking about Blow Pops.
Yeah.
You get almost a little like gum leakage on the one side usually. You never get that with the Tootsie Pop. There's only one way to get to the Tootsie at the center of a Tootsie Pop, and it's through. The other thing about a Tootsie Pop, too, is like if you were to bite a Tootsie Pop, it'll chip off like slate, like the rock, you know, like a layer will chip off, but you can't really bite a Tootsie Pop. I haven't tried it in a long time, but I think that if you bit a Blow Pop, you could just compress it in onto the gum.
Yeah, I think this is where this fight naturally begins, is with the candy shell, the lollipop, the sucker shell, and the shell of the Blow Pop. It has that sturdier middle ring as opposed to the Tootsie Pop's outer ring, but it is a I forgot what I was going to say. But basically, it's a lot easier to crack.
It's a more
it's more breakable.
It's a more brittle candy on the hard candy.
The candy shell of the Blow Pop is more fragile than the Tootsie Pop shell for sure. So you can get to the gum you can get to the center really fast.
Yeah.
But the problem is that gum is going to last forever. And the Tootsie center of a Tootsie Pop, it goes too fast every time for me.
Well, the gum doesn't necessarily last forever though because of so let me pose this to you. If you're if we were saying that a stick of gum is alive, do you think it's dead when it just decays into nothing, or do you think it's dead once the flavor's gone?
When it decays. The flavor, it doesn't matter.
Thing, though,
it doesn't matter about the flavor.
Is that the reason that the Tootsie Pop goes quicker is because you're intentionally or like the Tootsie, is because you're intentionally swallowing
it falls apart. I'm telling you. I've eaten a Tootsie Pop quite recently, and it deteriorates very quick once you get to that. The enzymes break it down.
The external shell plays such a larger role in this fight than the internal substance.
I don't know, dude. I want to agree with you. It makes sense
to me,
but it does. But I disagree with the end game.
The Tootsie Pop would be able to get a Blow Pop down to just the gum.
Yeah.
With still quite a bit of structure and strength to its outer shell.
Easily.
So then how is the gum going to beat the outer shell?
Swallows it. Suffocates it. It makes it part of the gum.
See, but I don't think the gum is capable of that, because to me,
that gum is almost impossible to kill. I'm telling you,
it probably could last, and it could probably survive a nuclear. Yeah,
it's the cockroach of candies. That gum. That's the thing. You can beat it to hell. That blow pop, but that gum, you just can't get rid of it. You just can't. It's always even if you think you've got it beat, even a tiny little piece of that gum, it's gonna last. It's gonna survive. The gum is a survivor. It's the cockroach. It's a zombie. It's undead candy that remains eternal. And the Tootsie Pop, while it's strong, its lifespan is just not sustainable compared to the blow pop. You can get to the center of the blow pop way easier.
Is there okay? I'm going to throw out one more last chance fighting argument, because I completely understand what you're saying. Is there enough gum in the center of a Tootsie Pop to wrap itself fully around? Is there enough gum in the center of a blow pop to wrap itself fully around a Tootsie Roll without holes to truly suffocate it? Because I don't know that there is. If there is, you're probably right. But I don't know that there is. And I think if it just because that's the one thing I do know about Tootsie Pop, or blow pop gum, is the more you stretch it, like the more brittle it becomes. So if
I thought the opposite.
No, it starts to get like, you know when you've been chewing a piece of gum for way too long? You know what I'm talking? And it gets almost like, it's not even chew anymore, it's mushy.
Okay.
And it's like almost like pieces of it are breaking off. That's what happens to a blow pop gum, I feel like.
Then it's really just this is a battle of wills more than anything at that point.
And to me,
who wants it more?
That hard shell of the Tootsie Pop. I just answered my own question. I'm taking a Tootsie Pop, and the reason being is because I don't think there's enough gum in the middle to stretch over the entire Tootsie Pop. And with that being said, if the Tootsie Pop continues to, or if the blow pop gum continues to try to wrap itself around the Tootsie Pop, it's going to do more damage to itself than it will to
That's the part that I
Pop.
disagree with. I think that the blow pop gum is unstoppable.
I'm taking the Tootsie Pop.
I'm taking the blow pop just because I
agree
again,
gum,
in a battle of wills, that gum has an urge to survive.
But how? Yeah, it's kind of like flubber.
It's a flubber, but not. It doesn't dance. It just consumes.
Does it bounce? No, it's Bumbles.
That's Bumbles. Yeah, you're thinking of Bumbles.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm taking Tootsie Pop.
Blow pop.
Yeah, we're splitting today. Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who would win in the week?